whoever practices what he or she knows to be true, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives to him as inheritance knowledge that he did not know. My name is Aisha Wangari Kaminju. I was born in Kenya, East Africa. I grew up in Italy and then moved on to Australia. My life before Islam, I lived a very busy life. I was a flight attendant. Before Islam, my lifestyle, I can say my direction, or if I can say my qibla, I faced Hollywood. Whatever happened in Hollywood was what interested me. I embraced Islam at my darkest hour, living as a non-Muslim, not knowing what I was supposed to do, not knowing what my purpose in life was, took a toll on me. I became alcoholic. I was on drugs. I suffered. I lost my human faculties. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave me hope. I mean, I was watching a program about prisoners, criminals in America, and the story of Malcolm X, how many people were coming to Islam. It was very shocking to me, and alhamdulillah, that was my turning point. I thought I had gone crazy. Although I was in a mental institution, I really felt something had happened to my life. Well, those words about Islam, about the Quran being the final testament, the final words of God to humankind, really affected me. About Muhammad ﷺ being the final messenger made me think, and I didn't hesitate to accept Islam after I read the Quran. After Islam, priorities changed because subhanallah, after I knew that who Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was, and I read the seerah of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ and his companions, my priorities changed. I started really being interested on what I could do to please my Prophet ﷺ. I started reading a lot about Islam to know what would make Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be pleased with me. When I started thinking of dawah, subhanallah, after I read the seerah, and especially when I read what Prophet Muhammad ﷺ had ordered or requested the ummah, or his ummah, we the Muslims, when he said, "Balighu anni walau aya," to convey the message, even if it was by one sign, I realized really that it was now my priority and my utmost priority to be able to act as a Muslim and try to behave like a Muslim, smell like a Muslim. And that changed everything, because then I realized I had to do a lot of dawah so that inshallah my seerah in Akhirah would play a little bit of part that I did something for Islam. This is the world. I carry it to remind myself how small the world is and why we are here. And it reminds me of how I went around the world and I did not know about Islam. And also it reminds me how many people are in this small world, yet about 5 billion don't know about Islam. So I keep it to remind myself that it's as if I'm in an egg. I'm inside an egg and I'm not hatched yet. I feel like in Akhirah, it's when we will be hatched. Right now, I have a script which reads my name and my life, and I have to act it out in the best way possible, according to the Quran and Sunnah. So when I look at this globe, it reminds me like as if I'm still inside the egg and I'm not hatched yet. And I keep visualizing, once I'm outside of this egg, inshallah, I'll be in Jannatul Firdaus, Al-A'la, inshallah.